honest with you, I haven't really had. My personal self, had nobody had to ride for me. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I feel that as people want to argue over some dumb stuff, I feel like, saying, staying to myself, that's the alpha thing to do. You feel me? Being cool, being chill. Things I'm going through a storm right now. I ain't arguing, I ain't complaining. Saying the key is within. You feel me? The key is the heart. The key is God is my love. Saying? He created everything for me. Saying? God is a blessing throughout the days and my whole life. You feel me? Like, I don't know. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? So, a lot of people, saying what saying, I heard this on a stereo today. They were talking about why men are such bitches. But you see, it goes to both ways. You feel me? God bless you too. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? But men and women could be both bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the reason why. Because at the end of the day, okay, there's men that, men, actually, people came from men. We did not come from women, first of all. It started with man first. We came from semen, first of all. Before an egg, right? You have to have the semen before you can have an egg, okay? Now, women want to take power, you see, and that's wrong because God is not a woman. He is a man. Like, well, not a man, but you know what I mean. But he's a he, known as a he. It did not say she ran this world. No. He had created the heavens, God had created heaven and earth. Talking about he. You know what I mean? So, first of all. Two, you know what I mean? Now, there's men that do provide. Like me or you. You know what I'm saying? The men provide. Okay? That's a man. That's what a man does. He provides for his family. You know what I'm saying? But a man that does stupid stuff, though, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, if you're doing stuff that's not, you know what I'm saying, benefiting your family, is putting your life at risk. I mean, just because, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's army men who provide for, okay, that's different. But if you're risking your life doing stupid stuff, getting shot at, getting arrested, whatever the case may be, that's on your stupid self. Okay? First of all, you shouldn't have to be doing drugs, doing all of that, selling it, whatever the case may be. Stop. Get yourself on there. Sober up. That will help renew your mind. You feel me? Now, for a woman's standpoint, I don't think she should always be, you know what I'm saying, be the slave of the house. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, it's a 50-50. Like, so 100-100. It's a team effort. Okay? I was, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, but women could be bitches too now. You feel me? And the reason why I say that, and it's not to hurt them, because, you see, I've been in relationships where, you know what I'm saying, I've done all the work. But she turns around, you know what I'm saying, and does me so wrong. But women should, you know what I'm saying, should not have to do, you know what I'm saying, be the slave around the house. But at the end of the day, but men is not supposed to do everything either. Provide the table. Then go ahead and handle the thing. No. A woman expects things freely. Some of them do. But then, you know what I'm saying? But a woman is the gateway to the child, but which it always falls on her about abortion. You feel me? It's not a sin on me. But if it's a team effort and it's stuff like that, that's why I want a woman of God, because she wouldn't believe in abortions. But now, you see, but a woman that thinks it's the best decision in life, that's really not what you call it. That's bitch move made. You feel me? That's not a woman. That's not a woman. A real woman is someone that's actually down to earth, that's understanding, that's supposed to be a good pair with you, not to backstab you, not to even cheat on you. And the same thing with men. You know what I'm saying? But that's why men are bitches too, because, you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to handle, themselves properly. They don't. You know what I'm saying? But a woman deserves to be treated right. I don't hit a woman, I don't hit a female, but I will put her in her place. I will tell her, hey, look, remember where you came from. First of all, I'm not saying but I'm supposed to be the alpha of the house. But you're not over the king. A king should treat a woman like a queen, and the queen should treat a man like the king. So remember, king is above a queen. That means, therefore, that if it's a castle, you know who runs the shit. The king, not the queen. Maybe on a chessboard, though, in a way. But you know what I'm saying? But the queen is supposed to protect her king, because the queen can move everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The king only moves one spot. But don't let that fool you, because you know what? The king is the very most important piece on the chessboard. Whether you like it or not, you know what I'm saying? He's the very most important piece on the chessboard. Queen could move everywhere. But at the end of all of it, the most important piece is the king on the chessboard, not the queen. And the reason why, because one wrong move, guess what? You lose the game. Queen might can move around, being, a trick she is. You know what I'm saying? She could do that. But she's not the most she's not the most important piece. That's why in real life, you're supposed to treat the man like the king, and the man should treat the woman like a queen. But remember, who's the head of the house? Who is the head of the relationship? A man is supposed to build the castle, to provide. You know what I'm saying? He provides, yes. But a woman has to provide too. A man has his needs. She's supposed to, hello, how you doing? How you doing, Cindy? But a woman is not supposed to leave a man empty. Like, if he's doing all the work, but all you do is shut him down, or not even do nothing to keep him up to par, or whatever the case may be, if you're not keeping him, you know what I'm saying, at a level where it feels like he ain't doing shit, but you know what I'm saying, but he is. That's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Then, you know what I'm saying? But he, you know what I'm saying? But he's doing all the work. That don't make him necessarily bitch, but, you know what I'm saying? Bitch made, but he's shown that he has the balls and everything, that's the nuts in the relationship. You feel me? I've been through relationships, too many of them. And then, you know what I'm saying, I've been through, friendships, homies, you know what I'm saying? Whatever case may be. A lot of people backstabbing me. And I ride alone every single time. That's why I'm no longer really thirsty or looking. She has to come to me. Because every relationship I've been with, I tried. I worked and bust my butt for it. For her. Working for her. And now all I could get is cheated on, or spat in the face, or kiss my ass, or I'm on the go, or getting cheated on, and everything else. That's why I stayed to myself, and whatever case may be. It go with homies too. Homies could be bitches too, because at the end of the day, guess what? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Where's my day one? You can't really say nothing. It's not based on emotion. It is what it is. I still stand to this day the last man standing out of the whole group. On and off social media. It don't matter. But I have to let you guys know that's why God is my number one. Every single day. Am I mad? No. You know why? Because I love you all regardless. You know why? Forgiveness. That's what having the kingdom mindset. Being a bigger man, moving on. You know what I'm saying? I can still be unapologetic. But you know what I'm saying? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing wonderful. And how are you? Oh, yeah, you already asked you that. But yeah, I'm doing good. But still, I shouldn't have to be apologetic for who I am. It's called being authentic and being real. And God knows what a man's supposed to be. And it's not to put people down. But if you having a relationship and you wanting a baby, all right, you better not abort the baby, okay? First of all. Because if he didn't want it, he didn't have to have sex. Okay? It takes two to tangle. And no, men did not come from women. Actually, men came from men. Women came from men. But us humans came from God. From the dirt. And, and from rib. And if you don't believe the Bible, but still, you still came from man. You still came from man in reality. Because the semen, you never know it's a boy or girl until the egg, it's producing in the egg. And the egg makes it a boy or a girl. So therefore, it came from man first. Yes, you might have the hardest job. You're strong because you carry 9 months dealing with the stomach pains. But imagine all the pain and stuff that he goes through, hard work and dedication, going out, busting the butt to make a hard work living. But then he feels like piece of shit because he ain't doing it. It's never good enough. Now, on the other hand, men, you know what I'm saying? Men, on the other hand, though, men could be, a dick too and just not be loyal and whatever case may be and treat his woman like crap. But on the other hand, you're saying no one is not me, but to speak on experience, how it should be, you know what I'm saying? Why can this world be a better place? Because men and women can do their job. Oh, there's some that can. You know what I'm saying? There's some that can, but it's not much. You see, the women want power. I'm not going to give it to them. I'm not here to be feminized. I am not. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. Yes, I know. My mom always told me, I brought you in this world that I could take you out. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I listened to authority-wise at the present time when I was younger. And I do love her. We have our ups and downs. But, at the end of the day, I had to put myself first before anybody else. But I always put God before you and me. Because I know he's always been there all my life. Personal experiences. You don't gotta agree, but I know the real deal because that's what personal experience is all about. I know what I lived. I know everything I lived before you did. So therefore, I know he's real. But you don't gotta believe me. You can look at me stupid 10-2. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. You feel me? Because you ain't doing nothing to ride and die for me. What he has done to save my life, to open up my eyes, to be my day one. But it's not here to put you down. It is what it is. Life, people change their sex because guess what? They're ashamed of themselves, how they came out. They should not be ashamed of yourselves. First of all, that should not be allowed. What you were, what you are, is where you should stand. Me, yeah, I committed suicide. I tried to commit suicide before. Oh yes, because I know I'm taught to. But it changed me and made me harder because I don't need nobody. Yes, I need some people. Yes, of course I need people. We all need each other. Yes, we do. We need, saying humans, we need to sit together. Yes, we need that. Don't act like it because that's where depression starts or that's where loneliness starts. Yes, you need someone to talk to. Absolutely. Absolutely, you need somebody to inspire off of, feed each other off of. Not like in each other, but you need it personally. No man should be alone. It's not healthy. But knowing that I had to force myself to be stronger and be whatever case may be, then there's no comparison. All my life, God is the Alpha and Omega, beginning and first and last, so and so, whatever case may be. He's my Lord and Savior. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, His whole world is so corrupted. Politics, don't care about it. Reason why? Y'all divided anyways. Evidently, when Kaepernick did that kneeling first before the, that was before. I think that was before George Floyd, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was before George Floyd. But that's really kind of funny, right? You know that? Because, yeah, it was. As I think about it. So, whatever case may be. But maybe he was jealous that, saying what had happened. But making America great again, you really can't do that. You really can't. It's not going to get any better. None of that matters. Look, it's in the Bible. It says the word. It says it in prophecy. If you don't wake up, you're going to get stuck like Chuck. Straight and simple. I don't care if you don't believe in it. It is what it is. And guess what? When life, actually, people say life's a bitch, it kick you to the curb, whatever case may be. Oh, it's not going to turn me over. But watch this, though. When life meets God, guess what? There is no way you guys can run or hide. Have you seen the movies? Actually, it's real. And you know what? It's more real than what's, any news. Because every movie that's been put out, it's actually happened in real life. If you really think about it, that's why censors are able to predict whatever case may be. But you see, the Bible is right. It's more than anything. That's the best technology you can have. It says so. It's the future. It's the best tool in your lifetime. You know what I mean? You can have blood. They say blood is thick in the water. Sometimes that's not necessarily true. Sometimes, they're backstabbing. Sometimes, it will be the opposite. Sometimes, I seen it happen. I know it happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, you just can't, but you gotta learn to, be a bigger man, put your pants up, Stop causing beef and try to love each other. Thank God. Y'all just need to wake up and, stop being about yourselves, narcissistic people. See, I don't let pride get in the way. And it's not pride. It's not an ego I have to feed. There's nothing really matter with that. But people, it's a spiritual warfare, social media, maniac, egotistical warfare. It really is. Everybody wants to be top headline or top site. Instead of they lose sight of themselves. They want to be a product of something, be the top notch they could be, but outdo somebody else. It's always a competition. It's always that. And if people don't realize it, it is what it is. I am my own person. I walked alone for a long, long time. And you know what? I don't need to be like anybody else. I've always been myself. I am happy. You know what I'm saying? But, you have to wake up. I'm not stressed at all because I don't have to deal with it. I'm not part of your drama. You can't say I am. I don't do what people do. But understand, I've been through struggle. I know what struggle is. I know what it's like being humiliated. I know the truth. I know being generous. I know about forgiveness. I know about, I don't want to do this. I know about, going to work, doing whatever you can, busting my butt, hustling the best I can. Not hustling jobs or hustling grind, whatever case. No, I'm talking about hustle like, going 9 to 5s, everything else. I didn't need to do that route. I don't need to live the life everybody else lives. I got a life of my own. I got a mind of my own. There ain't nobody gonna tell me that whatever case may be. God bless me with my own body. Bless me with my own head. Bless me with a life. Bless me with with eyesight. You know what I'm saying? Bless me with trials and tribulations. And I thank him for the challenges and the storms. I thank for him not being alone. I thank him every single day. Ups and downs, the pretties, the uglies, the beautiful and the bad. But ain't nobody gonna try to get in my mind. Heck no, you don't know. Yes, Satan might try to beat you in your mind, but guess what? There's one thing he can't do. He can't read your mind. He can't read your mind. God knows your heart intentions. See, that's where people mess up. You can't read my mind. And the reason why they're for it, because nobody can. That's why in the Facebook on Facebook you see, oh, what's on your mind? Because they can't read your mind. They want to read your mind. They want to try to hack your code, but you see, there's no code to hack. It's what you tell them, and they try to put it all two together. But at the end of the day, I gave them everything about me they didn't know. They already know me since the day I was born, and because we're actually numbers before we had a name. But God gave us a name. But at the end of the day, in human form, and human, the human on earth, yes, we're born with numbers. That's why we're Social Security's numbers, because we're no numbers to them. But to God, we have names. God gave us a name we go by. God gave us a name to live by. But in the world, we are known by a number. Because when you're born, guess what? They have a Social Security number. You look you up. It's nothing but digits to them. But when God comes in life, you know what I'm saying? He's going to shut everything down. Once they get done with the mark of the beast and everything else, guess what? God could shut it all down. You think your spaceship's gonna work? Guess what? He could shut down that too. Because guess what? Remember, he uses the world as a stepping stool, and guess what? He is bigger than heavens himself. He's the one that created this earth. So if you think he could last a day in outer space, think again. God could destroy what he created and then some just as fast as he did, you know what I'm saying? He could turn it all off and everything else. He's as quickly he said, let there be light, he could turn it all off and start something new. Because that's exactly what he's going to do. Read Genesis and Revelation. You don't got to believe me, but if you don't believe and you say, oh, there's no Bibles, or there's no such thing as God. Well, okay, let me ask you this. Where did everything get created? There is a higher power. So do you see there's a higher power? Well, yeah, guess what? You're talking about God. Because if it didn't exist, then why does the word God exist? Because if it didn't exist, it wouldn't come out anybody's mouth, period. It wouldn't be an argument to this day. It wouldn't be us to this day. It wouldn't be anything today. If the Bible didn't exist, and all that stuff, and guess what? It wouldn't be written. So if it's not a God, then who created the Bible? Who wrote the Bible? You tell me. Since you don't believe it, who wrote it then? You tell me. Exactly. You guys don't know because it's way before your time. Wake up, people. You're not that old to know. Let's think about it. There's always original copy somewhere. But when the truth comes up, why would I be scared for? But I forgot. God gave me a vision and a dream. He told me I am basically arguing to a brick wall. Because you guys are fighting blindly in the dark. Don't know who you're fighting against. You're fighting against yourselves. Have you seen the cartoons when you're seeing you got these cartoons fighting, but at the end of the day, they're fighting, and the clouds, the dust comes up, and then they really ain't fighting nobody but their damn selves. You guys are beating guys' selves up. Because at the end of the day, God is within. But you know what I'm saying? But the devil gets in your head, tell you all your lies, and say, oh, look, I'm here. No, I'm here. But you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? No. It's a spiritual warfare out here. You know what, though? It's time y'all wake up. And if you don't wake up, that's fine. I don't got to beg. I don't have to force a horse to drink. But sooner or later, guess what? I'm just doing my job. You think I'm being lazy or whatever case may be? Well, guess what? I always have been working. But now I made my job closely clear and make sure let you know while I'm going through a storm, I am focused on guess who? The one that told me to focus on him through the storm. And that is the key. He is the key. He is the only way throughout this whole thing. And you guys are too blind to see it. Some of you could take it in. Some of you won't. That's why y'all fall short. That's why some will be left behind. And that's where the reason where some people will go. And you guys will just perish if you don't believe. And some that believe, guess what? They'll have everlasting life. And it's just that simple. So I suggest you start teaching your kids the truth. Not what comes up, what you want to hear. Stop being wise in your own eyes. Listen to the truth, the key. And guess what? When the time comes, TikTok hit and don't want to do that. You want to win? Oh, it's more than winning here. I'm actually going to win in the real life. The everlasting life. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed up. And guess what? At the end of the day, I love y'all. Because if I didn't, I want to let you guys know this. I wouldn't have to tell you. I wouldn't have to, but I was told to. I felt it in my heart I had to. Keep it 1,000. But much love, you know what I'm saying? Just, wake up.